Okay, welcome back, listeners, to Lorecasters. I am your lore master, Jeremy, and we are in a sticky situation right now, aren't we?
Thorny.
That's one way of putting it.
So, how you feeling? How you feeling, Carter?
Feeling pretty sticky with all the blood over my chest. I'm Carter playing Cordys Frey, who is not doing so well right now.
I am the one you would consider the terrified Taytalion, because I think I've made some mistakes, but here we are. Oh, and this is Taylor.
Chance over here is her pants are getting shitty because she's seeing a dragon in the city. And I'm Ken's.
You.
I'm obviously not.
You're a satyr. Are you wearing pants?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, she has
fair
armor.
enough.
Yeah, she's not Donald Ducking it.
Yeah, I'm not Donald Ducking it. I probably could, but no, I
No
definitely...
tumnessness.
No dumbness.
Damn.
And the good news is they're just those little pellets, so it's not that big.
Right. But yeah, I'm Ken's, playing Chance Colefable.
Hi, I'm Danny. I'm playing Felix Ghostwood, and he is A-okay. He's currently freaking out because the portal's opening literally right next to him. But you know what? Health-wise, A-okay, and he's got some spells. And he's got love in his heart.
Love in his heart. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
That will definitely save you from a dragon.
Yeah.
Just ask Donkey.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, there might be something there.
I seduced the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Julia, and I play Prue Thorngage, and honestly, I'm perfectly fine. I don't know what all this fuss is about.
Okay.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the courtyard,
There's a dragon and a llama. Like, this is a crazy day.
Just a regular
It's not
Tuesday.
a llama. It's a tickle monster.
A joke that only makes sense to those of us at the table.
Yes, a famously visual medium.
Yeah.
podcast.
It doesn't actually even make sense, even if you can see it, guys. Don't worry about it. It literally only makes sense to us.
it only makes sense to Taylor, to be honest.
I mean, if we're being honest.
I think it's a female centaur, to be honest.
Oh my gosh.
It's not even close to a llama. Anyway.
Quick recap, shall we? Last time.
Oh yeah, that's my line. Fuck you.
Well, go ahead then, miss.
Previously on Lorecasters.
Our heroes re-entered the city after a burst of fey plants, gangsters, and creatures overran it. On their way through the city, they were stopped by a member of the Clover Patch Kids, along with some new fey foes, the Quicklings. The Quicklings proved fairly dangerous, but the party triumphed and decided to spare the Clover Patch Kid, though after traumatizing him and threatening him and breaking at least one limb, I'm sure.
As you do.
He's fine.
I'm sure he's...
The Quicklings, however, suffered a worse fate. Continuing through the city, trying to keep out of the purview of the wandering Darklings and Quicklings, they ran across Marth and Bloodhawk, dispatching some of those very dark ones. They convinced the two champion fighters, well, Marth's the champion, Bloodhawk did his best.
He tried his very hardest.
Bloodhawk is on tour right now.
Bloodhawk is on tour.
Bloodhawk's comeback story is going to be amazing.
Also, Bloodhawk was probably a champion at another point. He's a champion fighter without being a champion of the night, you know?
Champion of my heart.
And we saw that the Bull brothers, the one that Chance had murdered,
Hey,
was successfully revived.
I
And
think you
they
mean-
seem to be escaping the city.
I think you mean the guy that Chance won the fight against with the wonderful help of my friend Prue.
By killing in cold blood,
Yeah.
yes.
Look,
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say cold blood.
They were
blood.
hot
It was a
horns.
serious
Yeah,
smite.
yeah.
yeah, it
with
was
the
the Searing
warm-blooded.
Smite with my horns.
And with the wonderful help of Death's sweet embrace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Look,
and
I was
blowing
in
up
that
his
ring, Chance.
nuts.
I'm sorry. That was absolutely very good.
Bull nuts roasting
Thank
on
you.
an open fire.
Jeremy.
It's a delicacy in some
No
places.
more Rocky Mountain oyster talk. Move on.
But the Bull brothers did survive and seemed to have been making their way out of the city. Together with Marth and Bloodhawk, our party finally came upon the Tower of Dashi, the center of some kind of Fey ritual happening. And the Tickle Monster, directing a host of Fey creatures to place crystals in the vines. And as he started chanting, crystals started to glow and sink into the tower. Marth and Bloodhawk caused an exciting diversion and drew off the Darklings, leaving the party to face the Tickle Monster. The fight was, maybe not going completely downhill, but the Tickle Monster was putting them through their paces.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah, I think other things throw us too.
But then the ritual continued to advance, and a Fey storm gathered in the sky above the Tower of Dashi, and ripping through a portal in the clouds was a dragon with purple feathers, glowing red eyes, and a mighty roar. The Tickle Monster looked up in exultation and pronounced, "She is here! Guinevere Knightsbane!" And now, with Guinevere tearing through the clouds to the prime material, we come right back to initiative.
Fuck.
Okay.
And first up in initiative, Prue.
Excellent. So, I'm going to hold my turn for when after Felix does something stupid.
Okay.
Or I just assume that Felix is doing something stupid. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Now, does Prue need to be more specific about the stupidity?
That's a
or-
pretty,
I am
that's a pretty
wondering-
safe trigger. Yeah.
What is it that you're holding? So if you hold your whole turn, what's gonna happen is nothing will trigger anything. You will just go after
Yeah.
Felix in initiative.
Yeah.
You're just changing your
Yeah.
initiative by holding your
Yeah.
turn. Okay. So you are holding your turn until after Felix's turn.
Yes.
Got it. That means, Felix, you are actually
I'm
first to act.
going to try something stupid.
What?
Oh my god!
Wow.
Prue the prophet over here.
Who
I'm
would've
gonna
thought?
pull,
Proof it.
the clipping shears that I used to cut my hair.
Yes.
I'm going to pull those out, and I'm going to try to cut some of these vines to see if I can maybe put a dent in this dragon coming through here before running back to my friends. Like,
Okay.
can I put like a druid craft through it to try to make it stronger or something? But like, I really,
Don't you have your one of your iron daggers? Cheese knives?
that's what I used last time.
Oh, right.
But I'm using like my actual the shears I used to cut my hair, which are made to like prune.
Fey hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What is grass but fey hair?
yeah. Are my shears regular shears? Like, do they cut through my hair, my plant hair?
They do. That's why
Okay.
you have them.
Cool. Then I'm
But
just
as far as you know,
I'm gonna take them
they're
out,
just shears.
and I'm just going to try to cut the vines, see if I can stop some of the magic coming through.
Okay. As you put the shears up to the vines and start trying to slice through it, you get immediate resistance. There's a little give, but the shears aren't slicing into the vine. Give me a strength check to see if you can kind of force that through. These are incredibly strong, and they are now empowered by magic that is coming from these crystals and the storm in the sky.
Can I empower myself with a guidance?
With magic.
I will
Magic
let
with
I will let
magic?
you do guidance, yeah.
Okay. 15.
15 is not enough. You get through the surface and you're like, yes! But somehow the resistance just gets even stronger on the inside of these vines. You are not able to cut through.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna.
Do you guys normally do gardening in the middle of fights?
Sometimes you need to. And I'm
Right.
just gonna run back. I'm like, this wasn't enough. I'm gonna grab them, put them back, as I'm gonna run towards.
You got Taytalion on your right,
Yeah.
and then the Tickle Monster on your left.
I'm
engaged
going.
in battle with chance. Appropriate noise.
Thank you.
Where's the Tickle Monster at?
It's
That's-
the llama.
Oh, llama's a Tickle Monster.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
The
just a
Lamia
large
mini
creature.
is the Tickle Monster.
Llama.
Okay, I'm going to run to the middle, so I'm within 30 feet of everyone.
Ooh, yeah, right
There we go.
You're within 30 feet.
I look to Prue and I'm like, get to me. I look to Tali and I'm like, get to me. I look at Cordys and Chance and I say, get over here. As I'm, those are my healing words with my bonus action. I'm gonna healing word Chance at first level.
Bless you.
You're gonna heal for 10,
Oh, thank the gods.
and then Cordys, you're going to heal for 11. Oh, hold on, 12. 8 plus 4.
Nice. So the second heal, that's your aloe.
That's my aloe.
Okay.
Mhm.
And how many of those do you have
Anytime I cast a healing spell
while you're in that?
while
form?
I'm in aloe
Okay.
form, I get to do additional healing.
Got it. Perfect.
Yep. So those are to them, get to me, as I used another first level spell slot to heal my friends.
Wow, I feel so much better. Thank you.
And that is my turn.
Now, once again, Prue.
Yay. I love this.
I will
So
hold my turn.
no, I'm gonna go ahead and get the mirror out of my bag. The transmission. The transition.
the shard.
The transition lens.
Yes. Yes. So I'm gonna pull that out. Do I know how close everyone has to be?
Yeah, they have to be like adjacent to you
Okay.
while you're
That is what I thought. Okay. So, I have the Cloak of the Bat, and I can fly because it's dim light. And I still have the potion of Hill Giant Strength running, right?
That's correct.
Cool. I'm going to fly over to Taytalion, and I'm going to grip him by the husk.
The husk. What is his husk?
Just his skin.
The scruff of my back.
Yeah, basically. You know,
Traditional elven anatomy.
Clutch his.
it's a simple matter of weight ratios.
Yes.
There is a matter of weight ratios here. Aren't you a bat?
No, I'm just wearing the cloak.
No, it just the cloak does sometimes let her transform into a bat, but she can also just fly in dim light while using it.
Oh, that part I didn't know. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes me feel way better.
Fair. No, I'm gonna grab him by the
The
scruff.
moon hunts you.
Yes. And then
Prue
oh
hunts
my
you.
god, guys, let me do my turn.
Sorry.
You're such little shits. Okay. Can I fly 60 feet? Sounds right to me. Cool.
Yeah, I believe the fly speed with Cloak of the Bat is 60 feet.
Excellent. So,
We'll go with that while I double check.
fly to Taytalion, grab Taytalion, fly to Felix. And
You technically have a fly speed of 40 feet, actually.
but it's my grandmama's cloak of the bat.
I think that's enough.
Yeah, you can get.
Yeah.
That's it. You're
Okay.
You're out of movement.
Yeah,
What?
you're just out of movement now, but you can still get right next to Felix like you wanted to.
Guys, I can dash as a bonus action.
Oh yeah, you are a rogue.
Oh right, you're a
Oh,
rogue.
do I have that yet? I'm level 4. I don't know if I have that yet.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah,
Level
cunning
2?
action.
Sick. All right. Yeah. So
Are
I'm
you
just
going to use it to grab one more of them?
Yeah.
Serving
Always. Yeah. So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Well,
Checking that timestamp. Go on.
So many timestamps to remember already.
what if I grab Felix too, and I go in the middle of you two?
You already what?
Oh, you want to
and
try
the-
to grab Felix and Taytalion and keep flying.
I don't care if I drag him across the ground.
I will say I'll let you carry him because you have that hill giant strength still active, but you are going to have your movement halved this time.
I mean, that's all we need to get
Yeah.
that 20 feet to get closer to the other
Yep.
two.
Okay.
Yes. So that is
And
movement
you're
and
just
bonus
like,
action.
like even with the hill giant strength, you're just like straining, holding them up. Oh, like yeah, basically dragging them across the ground.
Yeah, that's fine. Are we close enough now? Come on, be cool.
Yeah. Are you in this space.
Cordys is where this bush is. He's got a branch through his stomach.
Full bush.
If I reach out and grab him,
Come on.
Touch board.
Okay.
I do have a 15-foot reach, and my Eldritch Claw tattoo is up still, so I've got a long.
Ooh, okay. I will say if you reach out and you grab his hand with your Eldritch Claw tattoo,
yes.
then you're close enough.
Yeah, I feel like when I attack of opportunity kind of.
So if you tell him to do that, like,
Yes.
hey, we're going.
Yeah, time to use this fun thing. Chance, you'll love it. And then I do it.
Oh, okay. I'm sure I will. I get excited about most things.
So you open the box and reveal the shard of the transmission mirror, and you have to say its command phrase. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
And there is a flash of light. You see the Tickle Monster leap and reach at Chance. You guys are hurtling through a blinding white space.
I don't know if this is better.
I don't feel safe.
As you are flying through this space, your vision clears. And you realize this light is being reflected off of every side of this tunnel you're hurtling through. It is made of mirror.
Is this normal?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what?
Something is almost swimming through that reflection quickly. Long, dark red hair like stale blood and empty eye sockets. As you all try to get your bearings, it leaps from the mirrored surface, rippling and snatches Prue in midair. The oracula. It slams you back into the side, and you and it disappear as you all fall out of the main transmission mirror in the basement of Manor Thorngage.
What?
Wait. Prue!
Why didn't I see this as a potential possibility?
Wait, okay. So where's
And-
Prue? Where's Prue?
Is dipshit there?
Godfrey is waiting for you.
I look to Godfrey. Let me in the mirror now.
I can't do that. I tried to warn you.
You said we could use this thing. What do you mean
I
you
said
tried?
you could use it when you took care of the oracula. You'll have to save her now.
I start pounding on the mirror. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
I don't know who you are, but you're not a Thorngage.
Uh,
You can't activate this mirror.
Do we think the same trick will work twice, Tolly?
I gave you my blood.
We have the blood
Yeah.
now. Okay. Let's.
I use disguise self so I look like Prue again.
You can't get her back that way.
How do I get her back? Tell me now.
You'd like to get Prue back.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I
That's where we're
understand.
going now.
You can't go back into the mirror.
Ooh.
With no destination open on the other side, you'll just be lost. You'll never be able to get out.
So then tell me how to get to her. Now.
The ballroom.
okay.
I'm already running towards the ballroom.
Yeah, let's go.
I just follow after you guys. I'll ask questions later, but I have a lot of questions.
You're just running through the basement of this haunted mansion after you just got spit out and talked to a ghost
is
with scraggly black hair.
normal and fine. I'm sure my city's fine.
While we're
Everything's
running
good.
through, I
Clipping and clopping.
open the doors. I'm running, and I just yell out for Abernathy, Eloise, and Bertrand to meet us in the ballroom.
What is the chef gonna do?
Support
Fair enough.
emotionally.
Bring bacon.
These were the three ghosts of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Before we had left, Cordys commanded Calliope to be with Prue to help Prue out. Is
That's true.
Calliope with Cordys right now?
Yeah, she was with me to give me the advantage and stuff.
She's not with you.
So she's not with me. I don't
Oh,
try
that's so
to
good.
summon her
Okay.
because I think she's with Prue.
Are you
Yeah.
able to see through her eyes? No. It's
So as you all rush to the ballroom, we're gonna cut to Prue for a moment.
Okay.
Hello.
You are tackled into this stream of what looks like mirrored glass. And you come out in a large disc of black stone. tackled there by the Oracula. All around you are mirrors.
Oh, fuck.
And above you, casting all of it in a red light, is a full blood moon.
Fuck.
The Oracula draws itself up to its full height, much taller than you.
Bitch.
See, its eyes are holes. In a thick, dark liquid runs down its cheeks like tears.
Ooh.
I scramble away, like,
And you feel Calliope
thank God
on
you're
your
here.
back. Little shard. It's time to come home.
Sorry, I just had to write that down. What are you talking about? What are you? Where am I?
Things can break
No.
now and again,
No.
but we can fix them.
I'm not broken. I don't want to be here. This is not my home.
She points up to the moon. That is our home.
Our home. Are you a shard too?
Sent for you.
By who?
The whole. I guess since you've been among mortals so long, you'd call it Mother.
What do you mean mortals? I'm mortal.
Forgotten everything. Is there nothing at all you remember?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Then I will show you. And she lunges at you.
I'm gonna roll away.
Make a dex save.
No.
Does Calliope give the help action? Because that's what she was told
Yes.
to do by Prue.
Nat
Yes.
20.
Yes.
You deck save, you like roll out of the way at the last moment. The Oracula strikes the ground and is so thrown off by your last second movement that she collapses, rolls over, and has to stand up again, giving you space.
All right, I'm gonna draw my short sword of warning and Grandpapa's iron cheese knife. Just in case.
Then it is a fight.
Bring it.
We're gonna jump back to the rest of the party.
I'm running through the halls looking just like Prue. Except I have a glowing light above my head because I'm still in aloe form.
Yeah, Cordys is following just behind on his way to the ballroom.
Abernathy comes swooping up through the floor as you're running. Master Ghostwood, what's going on?
The
Where's
Oculara, it got her.
Prue? What?
We're going to the ballroom.
Okay, I'm coming.
And I'm just like running.
Yeah, he's just flying with you. Bertrand and Eloise join, and all
Where's
of you
Modi?
burst into the ballroom. No, Modi's not ready.
Okay.
But a wee pup.
Okay. What do we need to do? We need to get to her now.
I don't know, actually.
Godfrey, get in here and tell us now.
Godfrey walks out of one of the mirrors. All right. We'll have to go to it.
Yes.
Take us. Now.
If you don't kill her, you'll be trapped forever.
Fine.
We can't let her stay there. We're going.
But
Let
if
them
you
to
kill
go.
her, then Prue might know the truth.
I think we're a little past that now.
Yeah, I just want to get her back. She needs to come back.
Hold on. I think listen, I want to go. We're going for sure. I just want to check in with somebody real quick. Chance?
Yeah.
You cool with this? We kind of just broke your city, and then now we're asking you to potentially get trapped forever.
Okay.
Also,
So,
by the way, welcome to Karsten.
that's where we are?
Yes.
Okay.
The capital.
So this is okay, cool. Yeah, I'm above table. Yeah. But okay, yeah, right. Cool. So you guys are familiar with this house, clearly.
We're in Thorngage Manor.
Okay.
This is the ballroom of Thorngage Manor. And inside these mirrors, somewhere is Prue fighting herself and her truth.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is answer these questions super quickly and try not to ask too many. Got it? Because we do time is of the essence. Anyway, no, I just met you guys, but it's not your fault that the town exploded. To be clear.
I think we all agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have to blame yourself for that. Fuck. Sure.
Again.
Let's go. Let's go.
Godfrey holds his hand out,
Fine.
and this long rapier appears in it. Isaurus left this just in case. Shatter Spike. And he rams Shatter
shit.
Spike into the ground of the mirrored ballroom, and it shatters like a window pane. And you see glass rain all around you, Prue, as your friends fall from above, silhouetted against the blood moon.
You look
Roll
beautiful.
initiative.
Oh my
As we're
gosh.
falling in there, can the usual sunlight that's flowing above me, since I look like Prue, can it start looking like the blood moon? So I look like Prue with the blood moon above me?
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I will also have taken the time to, or just an action to re-up my Fey Vigor.
I love how Danny's like,
Whoa.
that was not me. Danny's like, I want to look like Prue, but cooler.
Yeah.
Okay, Harlow. Okay. Let Harlow settle in.
Harlow's
Nope,
in the
no,
studio
you're-
today.
you're
You picked your
staying now.
spot. This is where
You
you
pick-
live now.
You're staying.
Lay down.
I did roll 11, but Harlow turned it to a 9.
Never forget.
Jesus. Where are we at?
I did that just for you.
That was good.
Sorry, I should have already pulled this up. But
You really should have.
Yep, I know.
I think it's a little silly that I didn't even think about this as a possibility. I was like,
Neither
yeah,
did I.
Honestly, I didn't
can-
even think about using the transmission mirror to get out of there. Like, brilliant.
yeah.
I love it because, like, he explained what the transmission mirror does, but then he also said you won't be able to use it until you take care of this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were like, yep, what thing? I don't know. I don't believe there's a thing.
I
That's
do
not
not.
the case.
I do not listen or follow instructions.
That's the case.
yeah.
Yeah. No, she was willfully ignoring that there was a thing for a good amount of time.
Yeah. It's fine.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Legendary actions, baby.
Oh.
Out of the frying pan
Oh my
into
gosh.
the fire.
Hey, Tally. How long have you said you've known these people for?
5, 6 days?
No, yeah.
Okay.
No, I think with the travel, it's been a total of like 8 or 9 days now.
Okay.
Because there was
'Cause
like
I
5.
thought we only spent 3 days in the city and then 3 days traveling.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And
Oh,
then
and
one
then
night.
1 night. So
And
it's
one
been
night.
7. It's been a week.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
Wow.
And
Yeah. And what a week it's been.
Truly.
I was just supposed to lead you guys on a tour. That
Yeah.
was it.
Hey, we saw a lot of the city.
We did.
I mean, what was left anyway.
And now it is in the
Everything's gonna be
clutches
fine.
of a dragon. And you have to fight an Oracula.
Not to mention, we're trying to get Prue out of these mirrors to get back into the city that might also be about to explode.
Right. Yeah.
So,
the arcane engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. The city might explode.
Right.
We'll deal with that later, though. Right now, you're in this demi-plane of horror.
Yeah.
So, initiatives. Anyone at 20 or above.
22.
All right.
Tracks for you.
Anyone between 20 and 15. 15 to 10.
10.
I got a 12.
Oh, wow, Taytalion. Oh, by the way, the ghosts are notably not with you, Godfrey included. They can't come to this demo.
Could I have grabbed Shatterspike on the way down?
No.
Okay. I knew Prue would have wanted it.
Yeah. Desperately.
Ooh, actually,
Can't believe Godfrey had that the whole time.
Seriously.
that's pretty cool.
Prue's my best friend. I know
does
her.
it, like,
I'm
come
going
down?
to save her. I see that. I'm going to sleight of hand it if I can.
Yeah, why is
I'm
it?
right
All right,
next to
all
him.
right, give me a sleight of hand check. Because Godfrey wouldn't necessarily give it to you.
Exactly.
But
I'm not
I'll
asking.
I'll let you do a sleight of hand
I'm
check.
desperate.
What if it just smashes into
And
the...
what did you get, Cordys?
9.
I also got a 9.
Your dex is higher.
Yeah.
Go for it.
18
what were you saying,
sleight
Taylor?
of hand.
Taylor?
I was saying,
Oh,
what if
sorry.
it smashes into the floor somewhere? They're sticking out of the ground with like a little spotlight over it, and we got to go deal with it.
Next to Prue, like within like whatever your dash is of Prue. Yeah.
18 sleight of hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Felix really wants the
18.
awesome image of coming down with the rapier.
Yeah, you snatch Shatter Spike as you're falling.
Excellent.
First up in initiative.
Cool. So as we're falling down, I'm going to use a guiding bolt on the Oculara in a really cool kind of Cyclops and X-Men 97 way to slow me down as well. As from the red moon that's floating above me, just a beam of red light is coming down to hit this thing,
Okay,
hopefully.
I'm with it.
Go off Hexmen.
That's going to be a 20 to hit.
20 does hit.
Cool, sick. A first level does 4d6 or 3d6?
4.
17 radiant damage.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to land right next to Prue, and I'm just going to hold out Shatter Spike. And I'm like, use it.
And you see your mother's rapier held out to you by Felix.
Nope, you see it held out by you.
Oh, yeah. You see yourself holding your mother's rapier out to you.
After I blasted, after I used like the moonlight to like slow my fall down, I 3-point land and I do the whole hair thing.
Yes,
so my
the
hair
Black
moves back.
Widow.
And I just like hold it out.
I'm like, wow, I look really cool.
And then I'm like, I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, I'ma
I
snatch
did
it.
all of this for her.
I snatch
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, you can take it.
And then how close is the Oculara to us? Right next?
No, so this is, you're basically coming in right after the kind of roll apart. So the Ocular is about 15 feet away from where Prue is standing right now.
Okay. And then as I land, I hand her Shatter Spike, and then I'm going to reach over bonus action, grab the Oculara with my mage armor, with my mage hand, and pull her closer to us. So I need a strength save.
With your mage hand.
Yep, telekinetic feat.
Oh, telekinetic! Yes. Forgot you could do that.
I need a DC 14 strength save.
Oh, strength? So she failed the strength save. However, you said it's telekinetic.
Yes.
And grabbing with the mage hand's just flavor.
It's a mage hand, but like I can use it gives me the cantrip, and then as a bonus action, I can use it to move people 5 feet.
Would we say that's physical?
I don't think so.
Because telekinesis normally not
It's
physical.
not physical.
I'll say she moves closer to you.
Cool. I pull her, and I grab her by her hair, and I pull her 5 feet closer to us, and then I'm like, do your thing, Prue.
In a little bit.
In a little bit, whenever your turn comes up in initiative.
Yeah, I'm like, I will.
But like, I'm
Wait,
legit
wait,
just setting everything up for my friend Prudence.
mother.
I look like her, so she has the confidence to know that she looks super rad.
The Oculara looks at you, Felix Prue. A little pretender. That's enough. Ooze just starts running rapidly out of her eyes, and I need a Constitution saving throw as you feel a stabbing pain in your own eyes.
Yikes. Natural 1, baby.
Oh,
Famously not a halfling.
You take 24 necrotic damage, and you are blinded
oh boy.
as blood starts to run around your eyes. And with a searing agony, you grip your face. When you pull your hand away, your eyes are milky orbs, eviscerated from any sight. Bad.
Felix, are you okay, Felix?
And I just like scream at this thing.
And you. She looks up at the still falling intruders, holds out her hands, and 2 glass shards break from the mirrors around, and she sends one up at Taytalion and the other up at Cordys.
Well, why? I mean, I get Cordys, but why Taytalion?
I get Cordys, but why?
See if you can beat my awesome AC.
9.
Yeah, it was a natural 20. I think
Oh,
that beats
no.
your AC Taytalion.
I was being a smartass because my AC is technically 13. So, actually,
And it's a 17 to hit Cordys.
17 will not hit with my AC with my shield up.
Very nice. So you're able to get the shield in front of you, and this sharp, jagged piece of glass just smashes into the shield. Part of it glances off, the other part explodes, and there's a glittering rain of glass dust around you. Taytalion
on the other hand, gets Final
rotates
Destination.
and shoot right through your chest.
Oh my god.
No,
Stop putting things in people.
that's where my heart is. Stop rolling.
That's enough.
29 points of piercing damage.
Cool. Taytalion shrieks in pain, and then you don't hear anything from Taytalion anymore.
So Taytalion, you shriek as this shard just shoot right through your chest. And you guys see Taytalion smack into the ground, and
I
you
just
fail
hear
a
the
death save.
thud.
And I fail a death save? Alright.
Yeah, you just hit the fucking ground.
No, it makes sense. I'm just...
Yeah, you just hear a thud as Taytalion's scream is just cut off abruptly.
Taytalion!
Oh, that was a brutal
God.
crit.
Oh,
Taytalion, I need you to roll a death save.
God
No.
damn. Alright, I don't know what that sound was. I was doing too many things in my brain.
You have a 5% chance to be dead.
I know. Stop it. We're not putting it in the universe. We're not manifesting that.
Oh, it's an 11.
Okay.
that's 2 1s, which is much better than
Success.
1 1.
I was afraid it was going to be a 1. I'm not ready to lose you, Tali.
I don't think anyone's ready to lose Tally.
That would break Prue. You kill her son.
Yeah, you just see a little cough and a little blood pops out of his mouth and just spittles down inside.
He's still alive!
My boy.
Miss Chance Colefable.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is a brutal sight to see.
Yeah, I think she's kind of shaken. Okay. Okay. Well, let's make this a party, shall we? We've already got. Okay, nope. I can't.
Okay, no.
No, I don't know how to do this other than to just. I think she still has her halberd out. I don't think she ever put it away.
Yeah, why would she?
No.
This has all happened very fucking fast.
So fast. So I think she'll just be like, you're hurting my new friends. Do you think you could stop, please? Oh, that seems like a no. That seems like a no. That's a party foul. I'm gonna
Sorry, my laugh broke it a little.
So she's gonna kind of run within 10 feet of it and just take her halberd down and try to swing into it.
Let's go. Make an attack roll. Oh, I will say, just for continuity's sake of our listeners, because you were both conscious at the start of your turns here, you landed safely.
Yeah, okay. With a satisfying clop.
Yes, a very loud clop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Taytalion's was a satisfying plop.
Oh.
It's funny because he's
Okay.
dead.
Oh.
Dying.
Not dead yet.
You have advantage because
You just
it
see-
has.
You see little Bimble trying to give me CPR.
It was guiding bolted.
Okay.
It's so cute. This is
Right. I'm assuming that a 16 doesn't hit. So, I mean, I still get advantage, so
Yeah.
I'll roll again. But, okay, that is a... Yep, nope, so 16 was my attack.
16 does hit.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, cool. Alright, and then... And I get to do 1 extra d4 on top of this because I'm still concentrating on my helping hands. So...
How long can that be concentrated on for?
Nope, just kidding. 1 minute. I'm assuming a minute has passed.
I would
since
say it
everything-
has been a little bit longer than a minute,
Cool.
yes.
Alright. Alright, so that's 7 points of slashing damage as I swing down.
Is your weapon magical?
No.
She has resistance to non-magical slashing damage.
Okay. So look, what's your deal here? What's your angle? Why are you going for her right now? This,
Why are you being so shitty?
I just
You
I
know
like to
nothing
understand things.
and
I know.
do not belong here.
I know. Tell me about it. I just want to help.
Chance agrees across
As
the
you go,
board.
I know. She says you do not belong here and pushes you. Legendary action. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Nope. That is going to be that's a 6.
You get knocked off your feet and fly straight back into the mirrored wall. Sink in it. And you're trapped in the mirror.
Oh no!
As she uses her legendary action, Prison of Mirrors.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
let me out! Ugh! Plunk, 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 plunk.
You will have to use your action to attempt an escape on a subsequent turn.
Yeah, I mean, on a subsequent turn. But, like, you guys see immediately she starts taking her halberd to
Yes,
this
you
mirror.
just crashing against it, and it's like you're hitting like tempered glass with a stick. Like it's just glancing off, not leaving a mark.
Ugh! But, yeah, I'm, like, muffled from behind the glass. Real angry.
Prue.
Yay. All right, with Shatter Spike in my hand, finally. I'm gonna give it some like test swishes.
Oh, you think you get to keep that shit?
Damn right. And I go,
I'm just-
oh, this feels good. And then I look at the Oculara and I go, I will fucking kill you. And I'm gonna attempt to stab her.
Yeah.
Calliope would love to help.
I will say at the moment you don't have time to attune to Shatter Spike, but
Remember it being a demon.
it is well, it's gonna be an artifact, so it's not gonna be exactly the same as the game that you played, Battle Mage.
Why not?
But
Because it's been 5 years.
yeah, but I will say in your hands right now it is a +2 rapier.
Sweet.
All right. And then Calliope's giving me advantage.
Yes, Calliope can use the help action to give you advantage.
Much better. So
She's still under your command at the moment.
22.
22 hits.
Sweet. How many above her AC?
That ability.
Come
Is not
on,
active.
you coward.
I'll also just throw this out there. She's immune.
Oh.
And no, we won't be telling the audience what it's immune to because Julia is using insider knowledge of what she thinks this magic item does, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
Rude.
I think we might have spoiled that back in episode 1, but anyway.
Maybe. We were just talking about it.
Oh,
But
right,
you
damn
you
it.
still get to roll damage and sneak attack.
right.
I promise, it's still cool.
All right,
It
cool.
is still an item that stabs.
13 damage.
13 magical damage.
Magical damage.
Excellent.
Is it bloodied?
No.
Damn, come on.
It is actually wounded though.
All right.
Bruised.
Thank you. I like the BBB.
Yes. I will try to get back to doing the BBB. So it is bruised, 75% or less of its HP. You do have your nick if you still want to try to hit it again. Your nick just has to be with an offhand weapon. It can't be with Shatter Spike.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this episode brought to you by the Better Business Bureau.
Bed Bath Beyond.
Do I still have advantage?
That was much better.
Do I still have advantage?
No, help just gives you advantage on that one attack.
Okay, well, I'm famously not a halfling.
God dang it, Julia.
Oh, it's me.
It is always you.
You need
So
to be a
Shatter
halfling.
Spike, Shatter Spike just sinks in. This thing recoils in pain, and you move in, slice down with the dagger. But in an almost fluid moment, it's able to come around to your left flank and get out of the way of the dagger strike.
But does Shatter Spike look cool and do something neat?
It does look very cool. Where do
Yeah.
you stab her
Good
with
question.
with Shatter Spike?
Gut. Just real
right
center
in the
stomach.
gut and kind
yeah.
of whip it out to the side.
Yeah.
But you notice that there is no other magical effect to the strike. I'm really sorry you're disappointed. I mean,
No, it's really cool still.
You've got this rapier. It's a +2 right now, but
You're not attuned
you have
to
not
it.
attuned to it to gain access to its other features for this fight.
All right, everyone take a break. We'll get back to it in 2 hours.
That brings us to Cordys.
Cordys sees this thing attacking his friend. He's very pissed at it. He's going to channel some of that Fey energy, and he's going to lay a hex upon this Oculara. And little dusk rose vines are going to grow up from the ground and begin sliding up her leg. So I'll do hex, and then I'll attack with the booming blade.
Okay.
A hex upon your house.
Is Hex a bonus action?
Bonus action spell.
Bonus action.
And Booming Blade
Is
is
a cantrip. Yeah,
Is
but
it bonus action?
It's just an attack cantrip.
But is it an action or is it?
It's an action.
It's full action.
Yeah. But I don't hit with a 8.
Ooh, no, you do not.
Yeah.
So what do you hex?
Huh?
What do you hex?
I do hex strength.
Stunning.
And that will be Cordys will stay in melee with it with his shield, looking big and imposing, and that will be his turn.
All right, Felix.
How closely did I hear the thud of Tali's body?
Like right near you, like within 10 feet.
Within 10 feet? And the Ocular is still there as well?
Yes.
Excellent. So I'm just going to reach down into like just whatever earth is behind underneath me. Maybe even pulling out the same the blue roses that Cordys does, pulling those up as I cast Wither and Bloom. I don't have to see. So I need
You're just centering it on yourself, basically. Okay.
her to give me a con save.
Yep.
Tali, you're going to heal for 1 of your hit dice.
And Prue, if you need to, you're also in range.
I can only choose 1 person to heal.
Oh, you can only choose 1. Okay. I thought it was like in the range.
I wish.
Yeah, okay.
I just
Oh,
wanted
then
to be
think
sure
it
I
should
could
be
get Tali
Plus your-
and
Oh, got it.
Con?
Yes.
He gets add his con to
Yep.
it? Sick.
I think it should be me.
What's the save?
14. Con.
Fuck off.
13.
Stunning.
Whoa.
So she's going to take 4 necrotic damage.
She's immune to necrotic.
Totally cool.
So Hex is, yeah.
Okay. That's fine. We learned. I can heal Tali now because I can't see him. He is healed.
Looks over at Tali,
And then
but he doesn't move.
I'm going to use my aloe form to heal myself.
Okay.
And I heal myself for 9.
Taytalion, you are still currently impaled.
Impaled?
So, yeah, you are currently impaled. So you will have a disadvantage on any melee attacks or melee weapon or spell attacks. And it will take your full movement to stand up.
Oh, that's fine. That's cool. I'm at 4 health, but yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
You also have disadvantage for
oh.
breathing.
A d6 plus your con.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll say you have disadvantage on concentration as well since you're impaled.
And then bonus action. I can't see. Do I get to make a save at the end of my turn to overcome
No.
blindness at all?
For all you know, you are permanently blind. Your eyes are fucked. She
God.
busted the blood vessels in all throughout your eyes. You cannot see anything.
And the magical healing didn't do anything?
No.
Okay. Cool. Sick, dude. That's fine. We'll figure this out.
Yeah.
I
Just
have-
got to get out of here first.
Yeah. I have pretty good PP, so I'm now just listening. My ears are on. I am listening
Okay.
to like her weird, creepy footsteps.
It's her turn.
Uh-huh.
Is she gonna pull the glass out of me and stab me with it again?
Oh, that's a great idea. She's going to, this time, look at Cordys, who just tried to attack her. Bleed. And I need a con save as her eyes start running again, and she uses.
Fucking chucking this die.
Oh
That's a
no.
5.
No!
The blood vessels in your eyes pop. You scream in agony and go blind.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good mime. I thought you actually threw that dice for a second.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it to hit the wall.
You're just like Harlow getting pulled by my face.
And you take 26 points of necrotic.
I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Oh my
So
god.
you see Cordys just.
I'm so sorry. 20. You said 26?
Yes.
I am still up.
Oh, thank God.
Barely.
You like almost fall to your knees, scream, and your eyes are just bleeding. You are also blind. Now she gets 2 mirror shards, and one is going at Felix, and the other is going at Prue.
Hey.
Really quickly,
Well, I can't attack Chance. She's trapped in the mirror.
you add my spellcasting modifier to your Wither and Bloom.
Oh,
it's
you're
not your
just
con.
watching
So
her
add 4.
slaughter your friends, and
Instead
you
of your con
can't
mod.
do anything.
Yeah.
Friend is a strong word.
We'll,
but
we'll address that when it gets to my turn.
That is going to be a 15.
Misses.
Hit Felix. Prue. That's a 15 on the die. And it's a 22.
yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. It's fine. Stop it.
Oh my
my
god.
Just planning
one
your
at a
crap.
time.
I rolled. Sorry, it's more dramatic that way.
Yeah.
I rolled fairly low though, so you're gonna take 12 points of slashing damage. As you manage to get out of the way most of this glass shard just slices a deep cut across your cheek. Blood starts running down your face, but you notice as you start bleeding, droplets, instead of dropping to the ground, start floating up past you towards the blood vein.
No, you can't have my blood.
It's
Taytalion.
I think I got the glass lung, Pop. Oh, all right. This looks okay. This looks really bad. Huh? When did you get behind the glass? Okay. What's above us? What is it? Just empty space and the moon?
All you can see is the blood moon.
That's no moon.
The mirror walls go tall enough that you are just at the bottom of a tube looking up at the blood moon.
Okay. Can I look at the glass that is stabbed through me? Is
Yeah.
glass that fell from the ceiling, right?
Yeah, and she grabbed it with her glass powers and shot it through you.
Can I look at it at both sides and see if it's? Can I look at it and look at both sides and see if it's just like a reflection, just normal ass glass? Or if I
Yes,
see
it
anything else?
does look like a normal piece of glass, but it's mirrored on both sides.
Okay, so I'm not like seeing the ballroom in one reflection, am I?
You are not. That is very clever, but unfortunately, you are not. There is no portal back while the
Brody.
Oracula lives.
Prue, do you still have your glass?
Do I?
You do have all of your items. You still have the transmission mirror.
Yes.
You have no idea if it will work here.
Just something to think about. Okay. I'm gonna stand up very slowly with this new piercing. And how far is Chance's glass tomb?
Chance would be about 10 feet away from you inside of the wall.
Okay. Can I just stomp my foot down really quick and see if I hear any cracking? Not trying to do actual damage. I'm just trying to get an idea for if this is magical mirrors, like hardcore magical mirror, or I think spells might work on me.
Yeah, I mean, as you stomp your foot on the glass on the ground, it does break.
Okay. I am gonna just take a shot here, and I'm gonna launch a first level magic missile at Chance's tomb.
Okay.
And see if we can get
That's
her out.
force damage, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna just reach out and go, I really hope this works and doesn't just shatter you into a million pieces.
I duck.
You duck, and these magic missiles smash through the glass, and there is an opening above you,
Okay.
and
All right.
you are able to try to get back through it.
Okay.
But you do see, it's not your turn yet, and I won't make it close before your turn, but you see the glass start knitting itself back together. This hole that he's created is closing.
Trying to remember if I have a healing potion or not.
We all took one.
Yeah.
We did grab them, right?
Yes.
And
I used.
Everyone.
you
I didn't
used-
use one.
Oh no, we didn't use.
Because
one.
I didn't.
We
have
talked about using
I
one.
used one on somebody last time.
But I don't think I've used my common healing potion yet.
Unless you used it to get me back up last time. I think you ran over and we need to get Cordys up.
Did I
did.
shove a potion down your
But
throat?
did,
Yeah,
you
did
did.
you use your potion or Cordys' potion?
I would
used
use
mine
mine.
because I used mine on.
Okay, so the only two people that have potions are Prue and Felix.
Correct.
All right, not an option.
Thank you.
Okay. I am just gonna say to Bimble then. Bimble.
Yeah.
You are here, right?
Yep, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it really is. Here's the deal. If we don't figure this out, I think we're all going to be trapped here forever, and that includes you.
Uh-huh.
It's not great. Can you do anything possible to just distract the hell out of that crazy monster so we can attack it?
Oh my
Don't-
god.
Don't try to hurt it. Just
Yeah.
distract it.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
And then Bimble reluctantly slowly turns visible on your shoulder. I thought you were dead.
So did I. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. Flies off towards the Oracula
Yeah,
or
I mean-
Oculara.
Yeah, I'm basically just going to try to use Bimble to give the help action on attacks to give advantage. I mean, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Chance.
All right. So I think I'm panting and looking up at the hole. How high up is it? Is the hole?
It's only above you because you crouched.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
like you could potentially like step
Just
through it,
Cool.
but I will say you can use action economy to make a check to get through it without cutting yourself. Otherwise, if you just want to use movement, you're gonna take a little bit of slashing damage.
Right. Okay. I think I'm just trying to keep a cool head. If I can stay cool, then I can still help other people have hope, maybe. Okay. Okay. And I would like to use my action economy to make a check.
Okay. So you do have Mirthful Leap, right?
Yes,
As
I
a satyr. So if you use that, you could jump through without
do. Right.
making any other kind of check. You just use Mirthful Leap.
Oh, okay.
If you still have access to it.
Oh, yeah.
I
would always. It's just a racial trait.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was like a certain amount of times you could use it or whatever.
Oh, no, I can use it a bunch, but I like unlimited, I think. It's just cost movement.
Okay, yeah. So because of Mirthful Leap, I'll let you just use Mirthful Leap to jump through without taking any damage.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I will be like, thanks, Tali. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll run back. Like, I'll look behind me. Do I have room to like do a running thing?
Yeah, I would say if you get a running start in your little like prison and then leap through the hole,
Okay, cool.
you could move far enough to get the running start.
Okay. So yeah, I'll start backwards a little bit and then like bow my head down. So I've got my my ram horn going first, and now we'll like charge through the mirror. And I want to try to use my full movement to just have to see how Mirthful Leap works. But if I can just like continue forward into this monster and just use my ram horns as an unarmed strike,
Yeah.
two birds, one
We
stone.
can do that.
Okay. Let me just double check that it's not in action to like. I guess I don't know. That's up to you about the like. I'm already doing the Mirthful Leap kind of. I jump through.
Right. I would say you can just carry it through to continue
cool.
moving
Thank you.
because it's a movement action.
That's what I was
so,
kind of wondering.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, I will just roll to attack them. Oh my gosh, I need to stop using that die. All right. It's an 8 plus 13. It's a 13 hit.
A 13 does not hit.
Cool. I'm not really looking where I'm going, and
Yeah.
I just charge kind of right past it.
And she is able to kind of, once again, this kind of almost fluid movement, just shift out of the way almost effortlessly as you're not looking where you're going.
I think after this session, we need to get a witch in here to bless all of our dice.
Yeah.
There's got to be a full moon coming up.
Is that your whole turn, Chance?
That's my whole turn, and I just turn. I'm like, just panting and trying not to look hopeless, even though I feel hopeless.
Taytalion gives you a thumbs up with all the blood running from his body.
Oh God, you're doing great, Taytalion. That was a smart move. Everybody's doing really well.
Prue.
Yeah. Panic. Roll to hit.
With help from Calliope, if you want it.
Yes, I want.
Yeah, you effectively have a familiar for this combat. Like, Calliope's listening to you and helping you right
Oh
now.
wait, and Bimble's helping.
Oh, yeah. So you can't have double
Oh,
advantage.
so then
You should have had
you
advantage.
should have had
But,
advantage.
oh, yeah, you could have advantage
Oh.
from Bimble.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry,
let's see
is
if
that
I
okay,
hit.
guys? If we rewind a little bit
Yeah,
for the
that's
advantage?
Yes, considering everything that's going
Everyone's
on.
like, yes, please.
Please do better.
Right. I'm using not that other die.
So you'll use Bimble's advantage.
Okay, which one should I use? I rolled the exact same number. It was almost a 20.
Hey, the dice tell his story.
Yep.
I suck. I rolled a 15.
Almost a 20.
With advantage, because you
story
also
of
get
Chance
advantage from
Colefable.
Calliope.
Yeah, that was with advantage.
Like-
15.
Was there and
beats
then
it.
it hit.
Let's go, AC.
Okay.
You're still only at 2d6 for
Level 4? Yeah.
sneak attack? Okay. Goes up to 3 at 5.
Yeah, probably. I should probably double check that.
You should, because
Yeah.
you might be doing less damage than you're supposed to.
Okay. Brain work.
Like half of Roguelike.
Come on, brain.
Think of things. Come on, brain. Be so smart. I still don't know what that's from.
You made it up.
I didn't.
Okay, listeners. Okay, Julia, do it again.
Come on, brain. Think of things. Come on, brain. be so smart.
Yeah.
Listeners,
That sounds
What
like a
is-
Julia original.
what
It's
is
not.
that from? If our listeners know what that's from, please comment on Spotify or YouTube or wherever you're watching this, or send us a message on Instagram and let us know what it's from, because we have not been able to find it. Julia's convinced it's from something other than her brain.
We're gonna
Yes.
crowdsource this.
Absolutely. It's driving me insane.
Crowdsourcing.
12 damage, and yes, it is still 2d6.
Okay.
Wait, no, sorry. 14 damage.
14. Excellent.
And then I'm going to...
Another good stab with a shatter spike.
I'm going to nick.
Come on,
It's not a 1.
Nick.
Right? What's 7 and 8 together?
15.
That. 15.
That hits.
Yay!
Yay!
Remember, on your 2 hits, we may have already done this, but on your 2 hits with the rapier, it is also +2.
Yes.
Okay.
1 plus 4 is 5.
And this is non-magical, correct?
Correct.
All right, so she is resistant to that, but it's an extra 2 damage.
I'll take it.
Legendary action.
No.
Ooh, I've already blinded 2 of you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
One of you is on death's door. She doesn't want to do this specific thing to Prue.
I think 2 of us are
I
in
think
death's
2 of
door.
us are on death's door.
What? What is this specific thing that you don't want to do to Prue? I mean, don't do it to Prue.
Keeler. She's already cursed. Can you curse a curse?
Hey.
That's why I'm doing it on Chance Colefable.
Welcome to the family.
The Oracula looks at you, charged past, and goes, I see it now. Your death. And I need a wisdom saving throw against Death Omen.
What? Okay.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be so cry.
I'm gonna be so.
Wisdom
How's,
saving throw.
how's she looking? She's taking a little bit of damage. Is she still chilling?
Not quite bloodied.
Good lord.
You guys are missing a lot. I don't know what to say.
I'm not.
No, you're doing most of the damage.
Yeah. It is my mess to clean up, though.
Bibble's not able to help me.
No.
No, not a second time. I
I'm
gotta
afraid
send her
not.
out again.
That's a 5.
Oh god.
Chance is magically cursed.
Ooh.
While cursed in this way, you're affected as if by the enemy's bound spell.
What does that mean?
You see all creatures as hostile undead.
Oh no.
Paladin?
Uh-huh.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, and let's just put the pressure on. I'll tell you the trigger to Death Omen. If you fall to 0 hit points, you die.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I really
Babe.
need to start rolling better. Yeah.
I never should have left Tall Tree.
I never should have jumped through that mirror twice.
I should have just been homeschooled.
I would do anything for Prue.
Just don't drop to 0 hit points.
I mean, it's never something I plan to do.
Enemies abound. Now, this spell wasn't cast on you. You are cursed. So
Right.
that changes how it might be able to be resolved. But
Okay.
you lose the ability to distinguish friend from foe. Regarding all creatures you can see as enemies until the spell ends. The curse makes you see them as specifically hostile undead creatures. I will say they all look like the Oracula.
Oh, why are there so many of you now? What did you do with my friends?
Fucking mirrors.
Whenever the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target at random from among creatures it can see within the range of its attack, spell, or other ability. If an enemy provokes an opportunity attack from the affected creature, the creature must make that attack if it is able to, and it regards all creatures as enemies.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Yeah, she's looking. You guys, like anybody who can still see, would see that her eyes get really big, and she kind of takes a couple steps back, not enough to provoke an opportunity
Yes, of
attack from
course.
anybody, and just is kind of like crouched down, holding her hands up.
Yeah, like all of a sudden, you like charged looking at the ground. When you stand up, your friends are gone. You only see Oraculus.
What did you do with all of them?
Does one of them
Or
though?
Ocularas.
Does one of them have their thumbs up with a piece of glass running through them though?
No.
Okay.
What did you do with all my friends?
What are you talking about, Chance? We're right here.
We're right here.
We all love you, Chance. Help us, Chance. Please. Save us.
Oh, God.
We'll all leave together.
She's shaking.
You're all going to die tonight.
She's so
Cordys.
tired, so worn out.
Yeah, this is not a good day for you.
She like starts
No.
crying a little bit.
You're having a real bad time since you met us.
Mm-hmm.
Happens to most people.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys make it out of
Every
this, well, we still have a giant bomb under the city to deal with. But after that, you deserve a beach episode.
For real.
Fuck that. I don't know what's at the beach.
Yeah, Cordys is blinded.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
My first thought is to send my eyes into Calliope. That takes an action. It's still hexed.
Ooh, Calliope runs back to you, and you start seeing through Calliope.
Well, so it would take an action for me to like put my
To
eyes
do it,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then so I'll just take I have my rapier out,
Yep.
my blooming blade, and I'm just gonna take an attack with disadvantage at the Oculara.
Okay,
That's right in front of me.
let's do it.
Oh wow, that just hits with a 15.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
All
does
right.
hit.
So that's gonna be, you said it's immune to necrotic, so no reason to roll the hex.
Correct. It is immune to necrotic damage.
So that's gonna be 8 total points, and we'll make this radiant.
Radiant, excellent.
And that's gonna have a blooming blade on it. So as where I stab, like I'm not even looking, and I just kind of like lunge to where I hear it.
Yeah.
To where I can hear like Calliope scrambling to give the help action, and using my ears, I'll slam my kind of like saber into this thing's chest. And then where I stab, a little seed starts to bloom into a blue dusk rose out of its chest.
Ooh.
Very pretty.
And that's the blooming part of the blooming blade.
Yes, absolutely. So when it moves, it would like come out and all like the thorn damage.
Right,
would
like
be that,
rip
would be
it.
that thunder
Yeah.
damage. But I'll say, it's this one, Chance. Take it out. The one with the flower.
And you just see like two of the Ocularas standing next to each other, and one of them's like, "It's this one. It's this one."
Oh.
And then the other ones all just start saying the same thing, and they're all just looking at you saying, "It's this one, Chance. It's this one."
You do see the dusk
What?
rose blooming out of
What are
one
you
of the
talking
chests,
about?
and you've seen Cordys use blooming blade.
You don't.
before.
I don't. I
Oh,
don't.
You
you
don't.
don't see the rose. Okay.
You are affected by this curse. You do not see any other changes that any of them try to make to the enemy.
They're
You
just.
don't see it.
I just hear them start saying crazy
Yep.
things.
And they don't hear, they're not all saying it, and they don't hear that either. This is the curse in your mind. You can't see certain things, and you're hearing things that aren't there.
She like starts shaking more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna bonus action, Misty Step, just to get my temp HP, some temp HP back.
Okay.
So that will be I'll Misty Step just like 15 feet away from this thing,
Felix.
and I get 7 temp HP.
How did the radiant damage do? Oh, I can't see. I'm.
I will say you did see.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
my
you-
guiding bolt.
Did you hit her with the guiding
I
bolt?
did.
Yeah, so you would have seen that radiant damage was effective.
Yeah.
And it,
Super effective?
no, it was
Regular effective?
vulnerable.
Oh, cool.
But radiant damage was no resistances.
Cool. I'm going to use my action to use a starry wisp. So with
Mhm.
disadvantage, I'm going to attack her, just shooting a beam
Yeah.
from the red moon above me.
Okay.
I'm not going to bother doing math. That misses. Bonus action. I cry a little bit.
You can cry as a free action.
Right.
Okay, this is a Jeremy.
It was
game.
enough. It was enough of a cry to warrant a bonus
Yeah,
action.
it was a
Oh,
big
it's a
cry.
hard, heavy cry.
We're
Yeah.
talking
And
sobs.
yeah, it's just blood.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say.
You're just crying blood.
yeah, and
Aw.
I'm like trying to look brave, but like, girl.
Yeah, come on, Danny, be positive.
Oh, because the blood
Because
ties.
the blood
Okay,
ties.
yeah.
It's the Oculara's turn.
Not Christina.
I will say this is
Oculara.
gonna look insane to me and Prue. Because these two are blind. You're only seeing undead.
Yeah.
I'm just vibing.
I'm shaking and crying.
Just going to send a mirror shard to Taytalion's way.
Leave him alone.
That's a natural one.
Stunning, incredible, breathtaking. Thank you.
I so thought you were just gonna say nat 20.
I did too.
Wherever you are.
No, you get a 20 and you get a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then she's going to spin around and make a claw attack against Prue.
No.
That is a 16.
Yeah.
Instead of dealing damage, you are grappled.
No.
She's going to make a bite attack.
That's my move. I'm gonna bite her back.
Oh my god, just kiss.
Kind of.
Two
That's
friends.
a 19 to hit.
Yep. Yep.
Two friends hanging out in the mirror dimension.
She's about to get into it.
My
Yeah.
kid. She sinks her canine teeth into the side of your neck.
I feel very conflicted.
And you take 10 piercing damage
That's a lot.
and 5 necrotic damage. I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck! I am so bruised. So sorry. Badly beaten. I
That
meant
makes
to
more,
say.
that makes a lot more
Yeah.
sense.
Yes, badly beaten.
Badly beaten.
Constitution. Okay. 12.
Oh god.
Your maximum HP is reduced by 5.
You bitch.
It's fine. You're not using it right now.
Where a normal vampire would drink your blood and regain hit points, in this situation, she tears a bite out of your neck, and there's a splash of blood that just starts streaming up towards the blood moon.
I'm gonna put my hand on my wound and try and staunch the bleeding.
Taytalion.
Man, that was a thick
Yeah.
slap.
Yeah. Thank you.
Taytalion's turn, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Bimble, how high up is the ceiling? Like before the ceiling doesn't exist anymore.
Like 60 feet, I would say.
60 feet?
It's just really fucking tall tube of mirrors.
What's Bimble's fly speed?
Some pixie.
Yeah.
I think it's 30 feet.
You sure? You sure it's not higher than that to make this maybe work?
Trixie Pixie.
It's 30 feet, yeah.
She can use her action to dash.
Yeah, I don't know all what that's gonna take, but so here's the thing. I want Bimble to fly up above the ceiling to see what happens. I'll say, Bimble, I need you to fly up above the ceiling and see if anything happens. And if you get sucked away, I will pull you back into this dimension.
Okay.
But when you get up there, yell out what you see. Or I guess you could just say it in my head. That's fine.
Yeah, okay. Just flies up, dashes to get up above the mirror. Nothing. It's just black out there. You're just floating in nothing.
Okay, cool.
I kind of thought it'd be the sky because there's a moon, but the moon feels like really close to me right now, and this is definitely not the sky.
No, that's fair. Don't go any further then. Shit. This is all bad.
I have to laugh or I will cry.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we're all at, Jeremy. Thank you.
I feel unsafe.
You're very welcome.
Same.
How many mirrors are still around us, like on the walls? Is it like a room, or is it like just a never-ending thing of mirrors?
It's not mirrors on the wall. The walls are mirrors. They're not. It's just a mirrored tube.
Okay, well then, how many mirrors on the tube of
One mirror.
wall of the tube?
It is all one mirror. It is one continuous, unbroken mirror.
Super cool.
Okay.
The shards are the glass that fell down from the library that she's just throwing at you. Those are just scattered around the ground. Or
Okay.
from the ballroom.
I am going to just yell out, this might work or it might all go really bad. And I am going to launch another magic missile. And I'm going to launch 2 darts at the wall itself. And then I'm going to try to launch 1 dart just at the stupid creature's hand that's holding Prue.
Okay. I will say you can still launch at the wall, but you notice the hole you broke open for chance has completely healed itself. It's closed.
Oh, that's a fair point. I thought that was a different. That's right. That was on the wall. That
Yep.
wasn't her own little box.
No, she was in the wall, not one of the shards.
Safe and sound.
And the wall has fully healed itself in the interim.
Okay. All right. How far am I from the creature?
20 feet.
Cool. I'm gonna sprint full speed at the creature, pull out one of the little powder pouches,
Pixie
and
pellets.
pixie. No, it wasn't a pixie pellet. Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
They were
we
called
like,
pixie
we
pellets.
Oh, is that
like
what
the
they're
alliteration for fairy fire pixie pellet.
Fair enough. And I'm gonna run and jump and try to throw my body at Prue at the same time, smack this thing in the face with a pixie pellet.
Ooh.
I don't know how this is gonna work, but this is the only idea I have right now.
I picture Taytalion making the cutest little grunt as he like jumps. Yeah.
The light turns on.
Give me,
Vampire daylight.
unless you can pitch something else, give me an athletics check.
Arcana.
I think I hear what you're saying, Carter. I hear what you're saying. But because I did not think of it and I've already agreed to this, I'm going to do this right now.
No, for sure.
But then as you grunt, it makes
my,
you think.
my pitch is that this entire room is super weird and I don't really understand where things are at properly. So I'm more acrobatically trying to land where I'm going. Instead
little
of just
flip.
straight throw, but trying to
Okay,
point.
okay, I see. So it's more like you're kind of trying to maneuver yourself to a specific spot. It's not like a blind like tackle kind of thing. Okay, I'll give you acrobatics.
Okay, cool. I get a +1 to that instead of a +0, so that was well worth the argument, I think. Come back. It's underneath the dragon. We're gonna re-roll.
It's not a dragon.
It was a 10. I'm gonna
It's
re-roll that.
Toxel.
Flew out underneath the dragon's asshole. Did it again, and now is that cough?
Imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta honor the cock.
I'm just gonna roll over here.
We all need new dice.
Except me, I'm rolling
Yeah, we do.
gangbusters.
I rolled 2 10s in a row that were cocked as shit, and then I rolled a 7. So 8.
You go leap up trying to smash this pixie pellet, and she just looks up at you with those melting eye sockets, and you see her phase and become incorporeal as you pass through her and land on the ground. That means
I was gonna ask.
Prue does slip out of the grapple
Yay!
in the brief moment that she becomes incorporeal.
Cool. That pixie
Dumbass.
that pixie pellet doesn't like explode on me or anything, right?
No, I'd say you're still you're
Falling
you're
on your
still
own grenade.
holding it, and you're just like you hear like a and you're like, oh, but it doesn't pop open.
Okay. All right. That worked out exactly as I planned. Nailed it.
Got in one.
Yep. I think I mean I have movement, so I just want to make sure I'm standing. But other than that, it's
Yes.
the end of
Okay.
my turn. Yeah.
Perfect. You stand up. Chance.
Okay, so I'm looking around, and after all this has gone on, what am I seeing right now?
You are seeing. Are you still at a distance? Because you were using range attacks, right?
Oh, I was right next to Prue.
You are seeing 5 Ocularas, all clumped right next to you.
Okay, and they're not jumping, they're not pelleting, they're not doing anything else. They are just
You
standing and talking to me.
must Use a random action to attack one if you attack.
Right.
There is nothing that would tell you one from the other. If you choose to attack, it must be random for the effects of the curse.
Yep. So,
And you think they are all hostile.
right. And I think I'm alone.
Yes, you think you're alone.
I think I'm alone.
Because these are, you don't think, oh, there's an illusion and some
Right.
of these are my friends. You think, no, I'm trapped in this crazy demiplane with 5 of these fucking creatures and I don't know what to do.
Yep. Yeah, no, that is what I'm thinking. I would like to, just turn behind me to see if maybe they got trapped behind a mirror too.
You do not see them.
I don't see them. I just see the reflections I see are still Oculara.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot.
So I think with nobody.
I would go so far as to, really quick, your reflection is also Oculana.
Interesting.
You don't see yourself in the mirror.
I think that's confusing.
Oh shit, there's 6.
Yeah, I think I turn and I look. What did you do to me?
I foresaw your death. They all speak in unison.
Okay.
And it fast approacheth.
Roaches.
That was really cool, Carter. I think with no one around to even try acting merry or joyful for, I think she'll just like start sobbing and just put her hands up. And that's my whole turn.
You get to repeat the saving throw, right?
No, I don't think I do.
You do at
I
the
do?
end of your
Okay.
turn.
Yeah.
All right, so wisdom saving throw. That was a 15 on the die. Plus 3 is an 18.
There's
Right.
success.
Okay. So I put my hands up and then I see things for how they really are. And I just...
And you see them for how they really are. But in that moment where you lose hope, you put your hands up, you feel something in you break.
Oh no. Shit.
Are you
I
fucking
didn't
kidding
think
me?
that there was anyone around. And I just look at all of you like with apologetic face.
I
And
can't see.
nope.
Oh,
No idea what's going on.
fuck.
And just start crying harder because of that.
Prue.
Oh my god, this fight.
This day.
This day.
Yeah, I have... Okay, I have a healing potion that I should probably drink because I'm at 8 HP.
Yeah.
Do that thing.
Yeah. And it's common, so 2d4 plus 2.
Yes, 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, I feel selfish drinking it, but also... I don't know. 5, cool. I mean, I'll take it. Thank you, Dice. I don't want to be ungrateful.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse. Yeah, so that was my bonus action, and then I'm just gonna look up at her. So I just like pulled the cork off with my teeth, slammed it, one hand still on my neck, trying to
The wound
stop
starts
the flow.
closing while you're drinking the healing potion.
And then I look at her, and I'm like, I need you to fucking die already. I'm gonna stab her. Okay, 6 plus 2, 8 plus 4, 12 plus plus my proficiency, 14.
14 is not enough.
Yeah.
You know
AC's
it's not
15.
enough.
I know.
This time she's ready for Shatter Spike and moves towards you even. Shatter Spike goes through her arm while it's still incorporeal and then turns corporeal again.
Oh,
God. You can make your Nick attack.
I already used my bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, for the healing potion.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, no, Nick is. Like
Oh, that's
free,
just part
it's
of your
free
yeah.
instead
Oh,
of
that's
It's
right,
part
okay.
of your attack action
Yeah.
if you have the
Fuck it,
offhand
Grandpa
weapon.
Pa's cheese knife.
Yeah.
That's a 2 on the die.
Oh my god. you
Use a
guys.
different die.
Yep.
You guys.
Don't you have an entire satchel over
Yep.
there?
Dice jail.
I played in a game earlier today and was rolling fine.
Well, why'd you use them all there?
Just so you know, the curse is fully lifted, so if you fall to 0, you will not immediately die.
That's
Oh,
good.
thank God.
There's a bright spot.
Cordys.
Cordys is now 15 feet away from this thing after Misty stepping. He doesn't quite have a beat on where it is, but he wants to get it moving, and he knows that Calliope's right there, so he's going to cast Shocking Grasp through Calliope onto the Oculara.
Yeah, let's go.
So that should just be
Calliope
straight.
just.
That should just be a straight roll then.
Yep.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Stunning.
Yes, that
There it
hits.
Let's use that Windrunner die. Actually D8. Hey, 6. I was gonna say natural 20 because it was the Windrunner roll. But sorry, so 8 points of lightning damage on a D8.
Excellent. 8 points of lightning damage. She does take full lightning damage.
Nice.
She is bloodied, and she cannot take reactions.
Who's especially looking bad?
Everyone.
Yeah.
I think Taytalion.
And nobody looking good right now.
I'll say,
It'd be pretty hard for you to know considering you're blind as shit.
Who's hurt?
Me.
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 Who do I hear closer?
They're all kind of huddled up next
Yeah.
to each other at this point.
I will run. I'm just gonna roll d4 for 4 people.
Yep.
I'm going to and then I'm gonna use my last Misty Step to give one of them 10 temporary HP or a d10 of temporary HP.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, reroll a 4. 4. That's so funny. 4. That's so funny. 1. So Tally will get.
Well, Prue wasn't an option.
Yeah, Prue was a 4.
I said 1, 2, 3, and then there's no 4. I wasn't gonna give it to myself.
I said me.
I was going this way because I thought you were far away from.
No, they're all right together.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You're the
So-
only one who's far
Yeah,
away.
Cool.
so
So
4 is
Prue.
Prue.
I'll say 4 for Prue.
Yeah, the dice were like.
I thought you were further
Prue.
away, but 4. You get 4 temp HP
Thank you.
from my Misty
I-
Step.
I felt far away from all of you.
Yeah, I thought that-
Emotionally.
I thought you were further.
Yeah, I felt like you guys had all been taken away somewhere.
That was really sad.
Don't worry, we've been here the
Thank you.
whole time.
Thank you
That's my bonus action. That's my
for
turn.
making us all really sad.
And then I guess Hex is still not doing anything, but she's still hexed for strength. So if anybody wants to do stuff, but that's my turn.
Felix.
I'm listening for her again, and I'm just gonna starry whisper again.
Okay.
I have nothing to do.
Out of spell slots?
I have 1 spell slot left, but that's precious.
Yes, it is.
I mean, if there's any time to use it, though.
If any of you go down,
that's when it gets
that's
used.
when it gets used.
All right, fair enough.
Natural 20!
Oh,
Oh, wait!
nice.
Disadvantage. 10! So 16
good.
total.
Oh, I was very excited. That does hit, though. That does hit. It's just not a critical.
That's going to be 6 radiant damage, and she can't turn invisible.
Nice. Okay, can't turn invisible, can't take reactions, is bloodied.
Emits dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Oh, okay.
As I shoot her with a little beam from my moon above my head. And I'm like, did I hit her?
Yeah, you got her.
Oh,
You got
good.
You just hear it. Ah!
Ha! Gotcha, lady. You're doing really bad things to really good people, and I know you don't feel bad, and that's what makes this worse.
Shut up. And a glass shard flies up off the ground towards the bottom of your chin.
Oh my god.
It's alright, Phineas Gage survived, so can you.
19.
Hits.
16 piercing damage.
Do you guys want to guess how much HP I have?
16.
14.
15.
16.
Yeah.
Ooh.
As
I guessed
that
right.
hits me, and I'm just like,
This glass
immediately
goes up
knocked
through your
unconscious.
chin into the roof of your mouth, and
Yeah.
you just get flipped backwards and slam onto your back. on the ground.
Felix.
And I look like Prue still.
Ooh!
No! It's an illusion. Does it drop when I...
It drops when you go to
incapacitated?
0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, as soon as it hits me, and I'm like...
Shift back to
And
Felix.
I just like switch back to
Starry
me.
form drops.
Sorry form drops. I am just limp. The flowers on my head maybe are kind of dead. Or starting to dry up.
Yeah.
I haven't
Oh
even cut my hair yet.
God. Oh, so this rose bush is just like wilting on your head. She gets 1 more of those attacks. She's gonna fling a glass shard at Cordys.
Yeah.
Cordys, that's a 12.
Yeah, not gonna do it.
Okay.
Clatters against the shield. I think I hear it at the last second, like the whizzing of the air, and I go with the shield.
That brings us to Taytalion. You've blocked 2 of her glass shards with that shield so far, Cordys.
Yeah.
And she is out of uses of eye bleed, so
How's she looking?
she's bloodied. And she was bloodied before that last hit as well.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to Felix. Am I in opportunity attack range?
I will say you can stay within her range and get to Felix since you guys were close.
She can't take opportunity attacks because she's been
Oh.
shocking grasped.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So you're free
Oh, and
to go.
actually you would have to leave her range to get to Felix after last movement because he was shooting at range.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I'm
he
gonna-
would have had to be out of range too.
I'm gonna run over
But
to.
she can't do it.
I'm gonna run over to Felix and be next to him. Unfortunately, I'm not going to heal him. I am going to use. I'm gonna just start praying to the random gods of the universe, and just cast magic missile again at our dear pain in the ass woman.
All right. Roll that damage.
Right now.
That is 12 force damage as these little hammers go flying across the room and slam into her.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
As she's bludgeoned, staggering back, brings us to Chance.
Well, hold on.
Oh, sorry. You still have a
Still have a bonus
bonus action, yes.
I am going to ask Bimble, come back down, please. I need your help to distract her one more time
Okay.
to try to give advantage on the next attack.
And Bimble swoops into your vision and starts flying around the Oculara's head.
I think I have one first level spell slot left after that.
Chance.
Oh gosh. Okay. I've been thinking this whole time what I'm gonna do on my turn, and I still haven't figured it out.
Chance, I know you're sad, but we need your help. Please, just attack this thing, kill it so we can get out of here.
Okay, alright. I'll grit my teeth, I'll pull out my greatsword, and I'll just swing down on her. Your death is approaching. Yours.
Advantage.
That's a nat one. Good thing it's advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Good thing it's
Oh
advantage.
my god, Bimble.
So that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So with like just rage,
Finally.
like I swing my greatsword down into her and slash into like I'm going for like the meaty part of her shoulder.
Yeah. Get
Alright.
the meat.
Get the meat.
Chop that meat.
Okay. Well, that's less than I would have liked, but that is 7 slashing, non-magical, so halves to 3 slashing damage. I like step back, like still holding my greatsword, and I'm just panting.
She takes the slash, it chunks down into her, and as you pull the sword free, you see because it was non-magical, the wound start closing as she only takes half damage.
It's just been such a long day. Can we be done now? Can you just go away?
Hand her over, and we're done.
Well, no, we can't do that.
As she points to you, Prue. It's your turn.
All right.
Oh, unless you'd like to throw in anything else.
Oh, no, that's...
I thought you were out of abilities, pretty much.
No,
You've
I-
used everything.
Okay. I have a question.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm spent.
I think we grabbed 5 health potions in episode 1. I think it was 5 health potions on the counter at Felix at Ghostwood Apothecary, and I was the one that was given 2 because I'm the most
That's correct. I
mobile.
just listened to it yesterday or the day before.
You are right.
Yes.
There were 5.
So I have one
And
more
you
healing.
were given 2.
because you're faster.
Yep.
Yep.
So
There were 5. You were right.
I look at the Oculara and I look down at my best friend in the whole wide world, and I'm gonna take the.
Taytalion just holds up his hands and goes, throw it. We need to kill her.
No, I could have saved Felix. I'm gonna take the cork out and open his little mouth and be like, "Not today."
I'll hold his head for you.
Yeah.
And as the healing potion slides down your throat, you gain 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Roll.
No.
Don't
Well, you
let
thought
her
it was
roll.
anher
Don't-
poison
Don't
of
let her
potion.
roll. Don't let her roll.
No
Felix, you
offense,
roll.
Julia.
No, that's
No
not
offense.
taken.
Yeah.
I healed for 7.
Offhand attack as a bonus action.
Yeah.
I want to bite her.
It is not in your hand, I suppose.
It's
I'll let
not.
you do a bite attack, but you won't add your proficiency to the
Fine.
hit.
I'm gonna bite her.
Shut
15.
up.
Ooh.
15 hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
Somebody else? You want somebody else to roll for you?
No. 11. Total.
Wow. That was a lot for a freaking bite.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my god.
How do you want to prove this, baby?
Oh my god, I'm gonna crawl up her and like use her clothes to try and get purchase, and then I'm gonna push her head back, and I'm gonna bite her neck, and I'm gonna rip her throat out with my teeth. Put it on the kill count.
And she starts disintegrating, pieces of her tearing off, floating up towards the blood moon. Everything around you shakes. The ground and glass
Whoa.
crack, and the blood moon cracks to pale fingers with long red claws stick out from the crack. And then there's an explosion of light as the demiplane ceases to exist. Well, you all level up.
Whoa. Okay.
We better.
Can we level up outside of this demiplane? Cool.
When you open your eyes, you are scattered on the ground of the ballroom. The floor intact again, but with a large crack spreading from where it was stabbed with Shatterspike. Godfrey, Abernathy, Bertrand, and Eloise are waiting for you.
I sit up and immediately cast Magic Missile at Godfrey. It's my last spell slot. I'm casting Magic Missile at his ass.
It just goes through him.
I look at that and go,
Understandable.
worth it. And I lie back down.
Yeah, I'm probably laying next to you since I was in your arms.
Now,
I think I skitter away from like the cracking floor.
yes, very, very fair reaction. Now, you all just were inside a demiplane when it ceased to exist. So a lot of magical energy released in something like that.
Are you going to give us a magical STD?
So I'm going to give you an option.
STI.
In addition to your level up,
Magical
you may
incantation.
each draw from this deck of cards. This is Ginny D's deck of boons and banes.
Cool.
So they are game-changing characteristics. You don't know if you're going to pull a boon or a bane. I have left all of them in here, and I have shuffled. You do not have to pull a card. If you pull a card, you just get your normal level up, and that's it. But each of you has the option to pull one of these cards
Okay.
because of the infusion of arcane energy that was instilled in you upon the collapse of that plane.
So it's either a good thing or a very bad thing?
Yes.
How
That
bad
tracks.
is the very bad?
I don't know. It doesn't say on here.
Fuck
That
it.
doesn't matter.
It probably says in the small
How
book
good
in there,
is
but I'm
how
not going to
good's the
look.
very good?
Some of them are exceptionally good. Some of them are crippling.
Wow.
Now, they are scaled down for your current level. You get the full effects of most of these at level 10 if you keep the boon or bane that long. But the scaled down versions can still be nasty or quite helpful.
And this just replaces our level up?
It does not replace your level
It's
up.
in addition to.
It is in addition to. I'm just saying you don't have to do it. I'm giving you the option to pull a card, but if you don't want to take that option, you still get your level up.
Yeah, obviously we're doing it.
I want a card.
Yeah.
Daddy wants a card.
Fantastic.
Stop
Daddy wants a
talking.
Okay,
card. Shut
so-
up. Shut up and throw a card at me.
We'll start with Taylor. Do you want me to spread some cards out, or do you want to pull the top card?
Spread them.
Front of
Cordys, hand me a card.
That's
You're not even going to pull your own card?
No, I'm putting this in Cordys' hands.
Ooh, I'm
Whoa.
gonna make a name for myself to do.
I believe in you. Don't look at it first, you a-hole. Give it to me. Oh, cool. Curse of Vulnerability.
Oh
That is so tally-coded.
Yeah. I mean, so I'm just still me? Is that what you're saying?
Curse of Vulnerability.
you guys.
I'm so glad I went first. This can only go up from here. Actually, that's probably not true. There's probably much worse things in there. Am I just vulnerable to all
So-
damage?
It's a curse of die.
Your natural defenses have been compromised.
I would say
Your
so.
armor class is reduced by 2. Changing or repairing the armor you wear does not affect this penalty. You've simply become an easier target. When you receive this bane, roll a d10. This determines a damage type you are now vulnerable to.
Oh God.
That's cool, but also scary.
Come on. Acid. 2.
2, you are vulnerable to cold. When you take damage of this type, not only is it doubled, but you also experience lasting effects.
Oh my God.
Each time you suffer damage of this specific type, you must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, you drop to 0 hit points.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Additionally, unless you've received healing equal to the amount of damage of the type you've received, your maximum hit points are reduced by 1d6 at the start of your turn.
Oh my gosh.
Scaling down. This is where will help you. Until level 10, the armor class penalty is only a -1. You do not experience the lasting effects when taking damage to the vulnerability. All other penalties still apply. So the lasting effects or falling to 0 and the extra -1 only happen if you keep this Bane until you reach level 10. But at lower level, you just have vulnerability to cold and your armor class is -1.
How does it get removed?
That all feels right.
The Bane, I will say, the Banes are essentially curses. A regular remove curse might not work. You're not sure how it functions, but it's effectively a curse rather than like a spell.
Okay.
We have to have Ginny D herself on the pod, and she has to come and take it away.
Okay, Ginny, you got it. You got to come in now.
All right,
Well-
who wants to go next?
Anyone else still want to draw a card?
Oh, I'd love to draw.
I think so.
So let's shuffle it up.
Did you not shuffle?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
He said that.
I just don't
Shuffling
believe
it.
him.
I'm just shuffling it
It's
again.
like the top. Foe of the Wilds.
That sounds like a.
That sounds not good for you.
Foe of the Wilds?
Are you the foe?
The person is being beset upon by the wilds in the card, so
Doesn't look great.
Foe of
I mean,
the
it looks cool,
Wilds
but it
is a
looks really-
Bane.
Oh.
Let's go. Super good.
animals fucking hate you.
Oh no.
Calliope's like betrayed.
You begin to feel uneasy out in the wild. Bird calls sound angry. Tree roots shift from the ground as though they're trying to trip you. Even domesticated animals might become uncomfortable and defensive when you approach them.
Oh no.
You have disadvantage on nature checks and animal handling checks. If you have proficiency in either skill, it no longer applies.
Okay.
When you encounter a beast in the wild, you must succeed on a DC 15 wisdom save, animal handling check, or it will attack you.
Great.
Any difficult terrain caused by plants has the potential to entrap you. For every 30 feet you move through such territory, make a dexterity saving throw. On a failure, you're grappled.
These are so bad.
Wow.
Scaling down. Characters below level 10 do not attract creatures when taking a long rest outdoors, and all other penalties still apply.
Okay.
Okay, that's something.
All right. That's awesome. Calliope, are we still cool?
Calliope is a fey spirit, essentially,
Cool.
and so is not affected by your new curse.
So don't look at Modi.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh.
I
He's
would
just a
say
baby.
Modi is a fiend,
Yeah.
not a beast, so it wouldn't affect Modi either because
Okay.
he's technically a hellhound or a Cerberus.
Yeah. And the master of the 9 hells.
Yes, of course. Now, with 2 Banes out of the deck,
Chances are getting better for you guys.
Yeah.
anyone want to
Chance?
pull a card?
Chance reaches deep to see if she can find any of like the joy in her heart in this moment, and I will definitely pull a card.
All right.
Okay, this can't be good.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
No.
She reaches in, she realizes how foolish she feels for falling for the trick. It's a hat of the fool. I should have used divine sense. I could have figured out which one of them was the bad guy.
Hat of the Fool. You feel a gentle weight settle atop your head. When you reach up to identify it, there's a 3-pointed cloth hat.
Oh, God.
Each point ends in a jingling metal bell.
Oh, gods.
Classic jester hat cannot be removed, concealed, or destroyed.
You're merriment.
That's so cool for merriment. Yeah.
The hat makes you look foolish
Mm.
and untrustworthy.
Oh, no.
You have disadvantage on all charisma checks.
Oh no.
Additionally, the bells make noise whenever you move, making it difficult to do so silently. Anytime you make a dexterity stealth check, reduce the result by 5.
So dumb.
Anytime you fail an attack roll or ability check, a mocking gnome in a hat matching yours appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you
can't
and
wait.
taunts you mercilessly for your shortcomings.
I can't wait to meet
You
them.
have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws until you succeed on the type of roll that summoned it. Any further failures in this gnome's presence cause you to take psychic damage.
So it's just a gnome that shows up and talks shit.
And
Yeah.
a permanent hat.
Scaling
yeah.
down. Until level 10, you have disadvantage on stealth checks rather than subtracting 5 from the total. And psychic damage is reduced to 3 instead of 7. All other penalties still apply.
Wow.
These are wild.
I'd love to find a boon in here. This is all Bane. Oops, all Banes.
I reach up and I'm like, oh, damn it, what is this?
Oh my
What
god.
is this?
Burst of arcane energy, and suddenly you just have a jester.
Oh,
Fucking
Lord. I feel
I'm-
like a fool.
Let's do it.
Danny?
Let's do it. YOLO.
You're gonna have to change your character portrait.
No. No.
Yes.
I'll find a way to remove.
Let me finish drawing everybody first, and then I can start changing accessories.
Oh, you two are still blind, by the way.
Oh fuck! Cool, great.
So, yes, you gotta be very confused by the jingling bells in the room.
I don't know if this is
Can I
good
do-
or bad.
Okay.
Winter's Embrace?
Oh.
That sounds nice.
Sounds like
Sounds
a
like
check it
Prue's
out.
library.
All right.
It's a picture.
Winter's Embrace is a boon.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Winter's Embrace. Your skin develops a fine, soft coating of hair, almost imperceptible to the naked eye, and effectively a layer of down, insulating you from the cold, making you naturally more comfortable, even in dangerous and frigid weather. You no longer require any bedding and do not suffer any ill effects from extreme cold. You have resistance to cold damage, and snow and ice are not difficult terrain for you.
Cool.
Your weapons also take on new glacial power when held in your hands. Your connection to the cold causes a layer of hoarfrost to coat the weapons
Hoarfrost?
and ammunition.
What'd you call me?
Melee and ranged weapon attacks deal an extra 1d6 cold damage. In times of great need, you can even cause the wintry environment around you to come to your aid. Once per long rest, you can cast either Wall of Ice or Cone of Cold without expending a spell slot or requiring material components. The DC is equal to your spellcasting modifier or 12 plus your proficiency bonus, whichever is higher. Scaling down. Until level 10, the weapon damage bonus is reduced to a d4. You also do not gain the ability to cast Wall of Ice or Cone of Cold. All the benefits still apply. But I will give you a free casting of Snillock's Snowball Swarm if you like.
Ooh. Question. Since
Yes.
I don't use weapons, could I apply it to my magic?
I would say yes, but if we do that, then you're not getting a spell at all.
I'm okay with not at all. Like even at level 10. I
No,
don't
at level
get-
10, you'll get all the regular stuff.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
But for now, like your spell attacks will deal an extra d4 cold damage.
Okay.
But you won't get Snillock's Snowball Swarm.
Cool.
So you basically
One
have,
to
like,
go.
the skin of a peach now.
Yeah. I'm Peach Fuzz now.
Wow.
Gulp.
Is it a boon or a bane? A boon or a bane? Either it's helpful or it drives you insane.
Oh. Easy on the eyes.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey.
It's like
Nice.
the opposite of the fool.
Aw.
It's like advantage on charisma checks.
Easy on the eyes. Wow, you're a real knockout.
Damn right.
You often catch others looking at you out of the corner of your eye.
Yeah.
And people tend to treat you with favor. You have advantage on all charisma checks and saving throws against being charmed. Your looks are an asset, even in combat, as your enemies are hesitant to mar such a pretty face.
Yeah.
The first time a creature targets you with a melee attack, it must make a wisdom saving throw to avoid being transfixed by your general allure. The DC for this effect is equal to your spellcasting bonus, or 12 plus your proficiency bonus, whichever is higher. On a failed save, your opponent can't bear hitting someone so attractive and is charmed by you. They can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turns. The effects last for 1 minute and until the target succeeds on its saving throw. Once a creature has saved against this ability, it is immune to its effects for 24 hours. Scaling down. Until level 10, you only have advantage on charisma persuasion checks. The duration of the charm effect in combat is reduced to a single round, ending automatically at the end of the target's next turn. All other benefits still apply.
That's so like thematically appropriate for Prue. I love that.
I know. This is fantastic. This is great. Everything's come up. Prue. Huzzah.
Really happy for you.
You have all been...
You look great. I love your hat.
Yeah, we broke a lot of mirrors, and it seems that some of the bad luck hit one side of the table.
Oh, I can
Yes.
definitely find a bells sound effect for sure.
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
all been touched by the collapse of this demi-plane. And indeed, the breaking of so many mirrors had to have some consequences.
It's true. The couch is doing great.
Oh, you're talking about in the real world.
In the
Yeah.
real world. I
Above
was like,
table, the couch.
what are you talking about?
Because
What
they
couch?
sit on the couch.
Yeah, we sit on a couch.
Yeah.
And shout out to Ginny D just for creating this. I bought it with my money. It was not gifted to me. We are not sponsored. But just shout out for being cool and creating something that is so fun.
I love everything we pulled does make sense for our characters.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 I feel like I got the Twilight Zone consequence on mine.
totally
You
Twilight
definitely
Zone.
got the Twilight Zone consequence.
The gardener is like being kept prisoner right
Yes.
now
Yeah.
and removed from
Yeah,
the
and
wild.
this burst of arcane energy has
Oh.
like separated you even further
Yeah.
from like the source of your
I
power.
think that's really fun.
Taytalion's just naturally sickly.
Well,
Yep,
and you also
that-
just went down in a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not the first time that's happened.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
You did get impaled through the chest with a giant
I
sharp
like you
glass.
say
And
did
you-
as if it's still not there.
Oh,
You touched death.
yeah, it
so,
is.
like the coldness of death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
so
you
soft.
survived.
But I survived.
But you're both still blind.
And Merriment Jester. I
Oh,
mean,
I see it. That's pretty obvious.
So,
The irony.
you guys want to take a long rest?
Yes.
I asked, are there bedrooms in here?
Oh boy.
Yes, so many.
Oh boy,
my
do
God,
we
here
have
we go.
rooms for you.
And
Have
with
the ones that are available are
she just takes off and starts looking for one on her
I
own.
wouldn't do that.
Crimson,
Oh,
Brocade,
yeah, wouldn't do
Aubergine.
Aubergine's not available.
Oh, right. Sorry, not Aubergine.
Or brocade. I have brocade.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Jingle, jingle,
Don't
jingle.
go to Alexandra Fedranova.
I don't.
Like a room.
Abernathy is a ghostly butler, as I'm sure you are aware, but Chance has never met him. Starts flying down the hall after you. Excuse me, mistress. What's your name? What's your name? Where are you going? Please stop.
Okay.
Why are you wearing such a
No,
silly
you
hat?
can just walk with me.
I will glide. Thank you.
Great, excellent. My name's Chance. This hat is new to me. I
Give her
don't
a
like
bedroom.
it. I tried taking it off. It will not come off. So hey, is it making you smile?
Gives you an awkward smile.
Perfect, great, excellent. Then no problem. This'll be great. I just
I
want
will
to go
take
to
you
bed.
to the Crimson Room.
This has
How-
been
how
the
about
worst
that?
day of my life, and I just want to go to bed.
Okay,
Right.
is Crimson okay?
I don't care what color it is. I just want to go to sleep. My eyelids will make it all the same
Leads you
color.
to the Crimson Room, opens it,
That's
and
fair.
there's a lot of red, just like the Blood Moon.
Great. Don't. I just like fall into the bed and just like start crying again. Yeah. And do I like feel any consequences from that crack I felt earlier?
We'll get there in a moment.
Okay.
The rest of you, are you going to bed?
I'm
Yeah, I'm gonna bed down.
going
Our
to
two
bed.
blindies need to.
No
probably be
shenanigans.
ready. Yeah.
I'm like literally, I'm just going to bed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do we know that just a rest will get rid of this blindness?
You have no idea.
Not yet.
Not yet. I don't even know. I love you, Prue. This was a lot. I need to go.
That's fine.
We're glad.
And he just walks out.
We're glad you're all right now. I mean,
Yeah.
But that was a lot.
Yeah. And he knows his way around this place.
Yeah. He can make his way on his own.
Yeah.
It's a little jarring, but I mean, you've moved through here in the dead of night, so
Yeah.
you're used to not really being able to see where you're going.
And he also just crawls right into bed. Takes off the day's clothes. He's not going
Of
to bed
course.
in dirty
No.
clothes. Disgusting.
So, you'll fall asleep.
I'm still in the mirror ballroom.
Oh,
As am I.
okay.
Hold your fucking
Oh, the
horses.
two blindies just walk away.
Yeah.
Hold on, we
I-
have our own dramatic things.
I take Calliope and I go to my room.
Felix knows his way.
Oh,
He's
you
not a
can see
cat.
through Calliope. Yeah. No, that's
Jesus.
fair. No one had to take him because he can see through.
We know shit. I'm gonna look at Prue and say, Prue, can you help me get this glass out of my stomach?
Yeah, bite down on the handle of this dagger.
It's, okay. Okay.
It's gonna hurt. Bite down.
All right.
I'm sorry. One, and I grab it.
You take one slashing damage as she slides it out of your body.
Oh, and I'm unconscious. No, I'm kidding.
The drift globe turns on.
Just the sight of blood.
And yeah, you're bleeding profusely on the floor.
Well, I mean, it's a mirror, so that should clean off pretty well. It's a squeegee or ShamWow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like take some clothes out of my bag, be like,
Yeah.
put it onto the wound, just like, this'll close up on its own, right? I don't know how you.
I've heard
Work.
that the magic of the universe, all you have to do is just sleep for a couple hours and it'll clear up.
What
Okay, that's it.
Bertrand suddenly speaks up. What room are you in, lad?
Well, it used to be called the aubergine room, but after tonight, I think it might be a little redder.
I'll have something waiting for you there. Should help with the wound closure.
I don't know what that means. Okay, is it just like a hot poker?
No, it's a tea.
Must be some good tea.
You like tea?
I'm not a fan of tea. Well, no, I'm sorry. I am a fan of tea, just not when there's a hole in my stomach.
It just helps with clotting.
All right. Prue, are you okay?
Yeah, go to bed, Taytalion.
Okay. Bimble, you there?
Yes.
Can you run down to the moms and tell them we're back?
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate it. I'll stay up and wait for you to get back.
Okay.
I just can't make it right now.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll go tell them.
All right, I appreciate it. I'll meet you in the reddish aubergine room.
Okay.
Okay. And I waddle off to bed.
Am I alone in the ballroom now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Prue's just gonna slump onto the floor and like look in the mirror. Go, you are a curse.
And you say that to, for the first time, your reflection. And I think that's an excellent place to end the episode.
Oh. Oh. Usually we end this by like yelling and screaming, but this is just
Heavy. Just
Just
been so fucking heavy.
Felix, we'll handle that next time.
Yeah, that was just too good a spot to end that episode.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that was
a real good
perfect.
spot.
That was perfect.
So, what do you think?
What the fuck?
yeah,
God
dude.
dang it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Jeremy, and fuck you, Julia, for taking us on that journey.
Honestly, none of this would have happened if you just attuned to Shatterspark first.
Yeah, seriously, what the hell?
I was so ready to blaze of glory when it got to my turn to get all of you out of there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we can't go back to your mom's with that.
But imagine the story. Could
Yeah.
tell.
No.
Yeah, so just so our listeners know, if you're not familiar, Daggerheart, the new game by Critical Role and Company, they have a mechanic called Blaze of Glory. So anytime you would make a death saving throw, you can instead choose to go out in a blaze of glory. And it's something that we've brought into some of the games that we run, and we'd like to bring it into this campaign. So there is always that chance in a dire situation that one of your favorite characters might choose to go out in a blaze of glory to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat or save their fellows.
Yeah, but I mean, we're all gonna live, so it's fine.
Yeah, of course.
Everything's gonna be fine. Nobody here's vulnerable anymore. I can't believe you took me from a 12 to an 11. AC.
Ouch.
Oh my god, if you guys ever fight your cold damage against him,
Oh, no, you'll just kill him. You'll just kill him.
I'm just gonna ride your back if we ever go up into the mountains. Just hope for the best.
Yeah.
I'm not that strong.
I know, and I'm much taller than you.
Much taller.
But you're so downy.
Yeah. It's like a little peach fuzz.
I feel bad because I've now stacked like the blindness and Banes. So like there's multiple things you guys have to figure out
We're
how
just
to
a cursed
remove.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to meet my gnome, though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What
yeah.
if it's just me?
It's just, it's nitpicker.
It does sound like Nitpicker, for sure.
Who's nitpicker?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's an Adventure Zone thing. Basically, he's a small guy who can pick locks, but while he's picking locks for you, he just criticizes everything you do.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like the entirety of the campaign, inside and out.
Yeah.
That's
So can I call dibs on playing the gnome?
Sure. Do you want to? Are you inspired to do that?
So inspired.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could be the gnome.
Yeah.
I would love if someone could take that creative energy off my plate since I'm like,
Yeah, I got it.
doing
Don't worry, I got it.
You're already putting too much into Bimble, so we can't.
I know,
I
I
love
know.
Bimble.
I can't play all the little motherfuckers.
just playing a fun little guy. That's the dream. That was a rough day for the Lorecasters.
Oh my
Holy shit.
gosh.
It's only we're only 2.5 hours into this recording, and I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah,
These poor characters.
that
Yeah.
was
These little
intense.
guys. have
But
been-
hey, level 5.
Yay!
It's not too bad.
I think I have removed Curse now.
Oh.
It's a 3rd level spell, right?
It is a 3rd level spell.
And I think Prue would get it.
Well, yeah, let's wrap things up for the night then.
Do we want to thank our Patreon folks and then call it an evening?
Yeah, thank you, J Poyo.
Pollo.
I love you, J Poyo.
And you wonderful other folks who contribute. We appreciate it.
You're the best.
Around.
Yeah, if you want to see more of us, check
Yeah.
us out on the Twitch.
Check us out on socials, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, all that. Yeah, we are at the Lorecasters on everything. And our Patreon is also the Lorecasters.
Yeah, if you could rate and subscribe and the spiel, that would be great. Helps
Share
us.
with your friends. Yeah.
Woo.
Cast some more along with us.
Yes, and thank you guys so much for just coming on this ride with us. I mean, this is just what we love to do. So if you love it too and you like our content, just even a like, a share, even just a follow on Instagram or favoriting the show on Spotify helps so much. And we are so very grateful to our Patreon subscribers that really just go that extra mile, help us keep doing what we love to do.
We'll see you next time on Lorecasters.
All right. Bye, Mom.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Julia's mom.
Bye, Julia's
I'm
mom.
still in so much shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bell jingle, bell jingle.
Yeah.
Calliope's going to love that hat.
Oh no.
Y'all need some aftercare after this.
For real.